welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. In today's video, it's gonna be a little different than my normal sit downs or family vlogs. I am gonna be showing you a look into our new family car. Yes, I announced it a little bit actually earlier, I think last month. I've had this car for almost a month now, and it is the VW Volkswagen Atlas. It's a 7-seater SUV, and I'm excited to share it with you. So we're gonna do a look inside this car. I have been dying to make this video for you guys. If you are a mama like me that was struggling with trying to decide what car to get, then I hope this video helps you so much. I did so much research before I got this car, and you know, I'm in my garage right now, so I'm about to step out in my driveway and show you guys, but I did so much research before I got this car. YouTube videos, shout out to the car mom. She played a lot into, she's a YouTuber. If you want to check out her channel, she reviews tons of cars, so shout out to her. Not a collab or anything, it's just she helped me out so much, and she's one of the main reasons why I decided to go with this car. I also read a ton of reviews and things online, and of course I test drove it before I bought it, but it was between a Honda Pilot and this car. I also really like the Audi Q7, but of course that is a little bit out of our budget, and Audi, I think Volkswagen owns Audi or Audi owns Volkswagen, so they're very, very good cars, and I'm excited to share this with you. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up video if you enjoy my content, or you can wait to the end of the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into it. So here she is. Oh my gosh, I love this car so much. This is a 2021 VW Atlas, and it's a 7-seater. So I'm gonna give you a quick view of the lovely, lovely, sexy exterior. The sun is, it's very beautiful today, so I'm sorry if there's a lot of shadows in this video, but I'll try to get the best shot for you. Start in the exterior. So you have this very, very, very sexy front end, and you know, I wish that you could see me in this video, but my husband is at work, and it's been a challenge to get this video filmed when we are both at home. So I will be showing mostly the car and not myself in the video, so hopefully that might be better actually. So of course I love the headlights, super sexy front end. It's not like a lot going on. Volkswagen is usually pretty simple, but I love that. I don't like necessarily a lot going on. The 2021 kind of goes up a little bit here, kind of giving it that narrow eye, which I love. Before I had a 2016 Jeep Cherokee, and that's one of the features that I loved about it, so definitely love that here. Then we come to the side. You know, you got your basic SUV look, but I love that this does not scream like mom car, and it's not super boxy, and it doesn't feel super huge either. Got some nice grooves here to, you know, doesn't look too momish, but it doesn't look too masculine. Love it. Absolutely love the wheels on the 2021. They're not too basic, but not too crazy. And of course, I love this car in white. I almost got it in black, but I love it in white. Love, love, love. So super basic here. Easy gas function there. And then of course we have the back super basic, but I just love it. Looks super sleek and high end. Volkswagen does such a good job. So yeah, that is the front. We're gonna dive right into the interior in a minute. You also have the, I forget what those are called. I want to say spoiler, bike rack. No, this is the spoiler. But it has this up here too. So yeah, we're gonna dive right in to the interior. So the interior, super sleek doors. Simple, but you got plenty of space in here in the door, which I love. Can put a couple water bottles. You can fit lots of stuff in there. Diapers, of course, if you're a mom. Of course, everything is electronic. It's 2021. So we're gonna dive right in. I'm just gonna hop right in. You got your seat functions here, back, forward. I need to vacuum my mats. I've had this car for about a month. But yes, black interior. Love, love, love. So here we are inside. I'm actually gonna turn it on. Don't wanna get crazy hot. There we go. So, love this this wheel. Very super handy. Love the grip, not too like slick. You got super basic everything here, but I love that. I don't really like a whole lot going on. I like things to be elegant looking, but super straight to the point. You have your, I haven't had a chance to like play with all of these, but this is just your normal settings of the car. You want to see, you know, your tires, you want to see your mileage, all that stuff. Can change my trip right here. This has 88.3. Actually, I'm going to leave that on because I was trying to see how long. This usually lasts me about pretty good on gas. To and from work, I drive about 19 to 20 miles to work. So this lasts me with 2 days off. We usually use my husband's car, but I usually get gas every 7 days, it looks like, which is actually a little bit better than my my Jeep. But this is a V6, so the tank is bigger. So I go a little bit longer. It does cost me about $55 to fill up this car. So yeah, you're gonna spend, it depends on what car that you're coming from, but if my Jeep was a 4-seater smaller SUV, you know, it cost me about 35, 40 bucks. So I'm spending about $10 more each time on gas, but it is so much worth it. Okay, so here is the screen. I love it. I use my Apple CarPlay. I didn't bring my phone in here. I probably should have to show you guys, but I love the way. Yeah, I was trying to connect to my phone. I'll probably try to get my phone here in a minute and show you how it looks. You can see this fingerprints, but it looks exactly like my iPhone, and you can see the apps. I love it. The map. I use all my same icons on there. Call my husband, call anybody. It's amazing. I love it. Down here you have, these are the newer ports for like the iPhone. So you want to make sure, I mean, if you do have an older iPhone, then you might want to, you're gonna have to get one of the adapters. But if you just lay your phone in here too, it also charges it. But I have a pop socket, so I usually just plug it in. And then your normal straightforward functions. Like I said, I love this car because it's super user friendly, and everything is just it's just so nice and easy to clean. I didn't bring a cup in here for you, but you can fit very large cups in here. I like these cup holders because they are really big, and you can fit like one of those large coffees, 7-Eleven cups, or maybe even a large Gatorade in here, and then you have all this space. I usually put my phone in here. And then check out this. I don't have too much in here, but if you're a mom, you can put tons of diapers in here. You know, just things that you want to keep in the car to have handy. I haven't quite done that yet. I just have some sunglasses and my work keys and an extra mask in here for right now. Extra mask. But look how much space you have in there. And then you also have another little port right there. So that console is pretty big. One of the biggest that I've seen. And then I just love the wood detail, the chrome. I just think everything looks super sleek. I like the the leather seats. This does come in like a tan as well, but I love the black glove compartment. It's just a regular glove compartment in there. So So yeah, that is basically up front. I'm gonna show you the stuff up here. So this is where I keep my glasses, super handy glasses. And then you just have your normal light functions there if you wanna turn on the light. And then the mirror, it's pretty basic, but that's all that you need. And then we're gonna be hopping into the back here, but I just want to show you my setup. So we have Ava, who is almost 4. She's 3, but she'll be 4 in March. I love how it already comes with the visors there, so no need to put that in your car. Look how much space she has. So much more space to put her feet and everything. They were so crunched up in my Jeep, it was crazy. I should have taken a before picture. And then of course my son, he's almost 2. He's still rear facing there. We usually change him about 2.5, and you know, everybody's different, but that's what we do. So we're planning on putting Ava in the middle and then the baby on the side. So we'll have 3 here. We also have the back seat, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total of 5 in the back. So this is considered a 7-seater car. So probably to start out with, to see how we like it, we'll, when the baby's born, we'll put all 3 of them here. It has a really cool function to get into the car. When you have a car seat, it's like a little tilt, which is another reason why I love this car. But we'll see. If we decide that we want to change it, we can always put Ava in the back. So as you can see, plenty of room, and I'm going to show you closer setup here. So back seat. So like I said, you have these little visors, which I totally forgot how they go down. Oh yeah, so like that, and then it goes back up. Then you got pretty good amount of space here too. I'm really trying to keep my car clean. Got a pocket here, and then you have vents right there, and there's a digital display, which is nice. I do wish that they would have put them, I like it when they put them on the ceilings. They do have them over here, but I do like them on the ceilings, but that's not a total, it's not a deal breaker. So he's rear facing. As you can see, I have plenty of space to put another rear facing car seat there. And I'm going to show you the tilt function in a minute. So I can use the tilt function here when it's rear facing. I just have to make sure that I move this the front driver's seat up. So this is a big question that a lot of moms get, is how am I going to arrange my car seats in my car? Well, in this car, you know, depending on how old your kids are, but all of my kids are in car seats. So if you have all of your kids in car seats, like I said, you can do all 3 of them in the first row, or you can put your biggest, eldest, whatever you want to call it, in the back seat, whichever you want to do. Here we are on Ava's side, and these are both Graco. This is a Graco Forever. I believe this is also a Graco Forever, but it's a little bit different edition. But as you can see, plenty of space. So I'm going to show you the tilt. So you pull up here and it goes up like this. So look, it's a tilt. So when you have the car seat facing forward, you don't got to move the seat at all. But of course, if I did it over on Eli's side, I would have to move that seat up a little bit more. And as you can see, plenty of space to get in this car. And I'm going to show you how, I think it's pretty roomy for an adult. My husband David put the stroller back here. I had it in the very back, but I don't know why he put it here for right now. But I hardly ever use that stroller. We just have it in here as an extra one. You got some cup holders here, some other extra space, and then the vents are on the side, which I like. Love. And you know, there's for a 3-row SUV, I think that there's plenty of space. I am gonna try to get back there with this stroller because I don't feel like moving it, so I can show you just how much room, and I can show you my knees with the seat all the way back. But before I do that, show you this too. It has some cup holders. So, but I could easily put Ava's car seat back here, have the 2 babies up here, and it would be fine. So it just depends on what we're gonna do. Let me show you how it is back here. Okay, so here I am in the back. I still have plenty of room here, and this is with the seat all the way back. Their seat is all the way back. Of course, I'm 5'5". If you have a taller person, which most likely the kids and younger people are going to be sitting in the back. But if you do have a taller person trying to sit back here, sorry, kind of crammed because of this car seat, then you can always move this car seat forward. I'm sorry, car seat, this seat forward, and you're gonna have plenty of space. And I love that this is here. It's coming right to my face, which is nice. Like, I could totally, and then these headrests, which it's kind of hard to do this with the one, oh, there it goes. Actually, it's not that bad with one hand. So they go up and down. Press here to put it down. Now I can't put it down with one hand, but yeah, so they go up and down. So technically, I mean, if you have 3 young kids, well, not young, but like that aren't in car seats, they could probably fit 3 people back here. But technically, you're only supposed to put 2 people back here because it has 2 seat belts. So to be on the safe side, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Then of course you have your lights here, and look how big this car is. I love it. I'm still in the 3rd row. So I'm gonna actually, the last thing I wanna show you of this car, unless I think of anything else, is the space in the back, and which is another reason why I chose this car. A lot of the 7-seater cars, you lose a lot of your cargo space, and it's just something that you have to compromise on. But you can put a seat forward to give you some more space. But if you are in a situation where you are pretty much, there's a kid in every seat or a person in every seat at all times, then that might be a problem for you. If you're doing, like, you know, a lot of traveling or super large grocery trips. But for the most part, I think most people would be able to be okay with this amount of cargo space. If not, then you would have to go with the van, because, or maybe, like, I think if I didn't have any type of budget or anything at all, this is a used 2021, so this was a rental car. We got a really great deal on it, because I was actually looking at like 2018 or 2019. But if I didn't have any other budget in mind or anything, then I would, my neighbor just got there, you can't even see me. If I didn't have, oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. If I didn't have a budget or anything, I would go with the Ford Expedition, the newer one, of course, 2021, with the Max, the Ford Expedition Max, because that has a lot more cargo space. But even then, it's, you know, you would it just depends on what you want. But I'm not at the van stage yet, and I really love this car, and I'm happy with it so far, and it meets our needs. So last thing I'm going to show you is the back end cargo space. And before we go back over there, I just want to show you that, I mean, if you want to put it forward, it's just a normal seat where it's not electronic, but you would just grip that bar back there and push it up to move the seat forward. So no need to slam it, you just hit that button right there. So yeah, I mean, I think plenty of cargo space here, and then you have these little compartments here. I don't have too much stuff right now. I have this little bin with a bunch of stuff in it that I usually keep in my car. And then you have another little area here, and then you have this area. Of course, you have your spare tire there, but if you didn't, you can put more stuff there. But I'm going to show you how you can put the seat down. But I think it has plenty of space for a normal grocery trip or anything like that on a daily basis. But if you do need more cargo space, I'm going to put the seat down so you can see. Okay, so I just put the seat down. I had to move the stroller. So as you can see, you have plenty of space if you're going on a trip with a lot of luggage. And it's easy to just pull it right back up. You just go like this, and it comes, sorry, had to move the stroller, it comes right back up. So I think it has plenty of space. Back in the front seat. So, it's got kind of hot today all of a sudden. It was super chilly for Florida. Yesterday it was like in the 50s, and today it was like 60s, but now I think it's gone up to 70s. But yeah, a lot of concern for moms is the back cargo area. But I assure you, even if you need those 2 seats, even if you have both of them up, you can fit a double stroller. We have a double City Select stroller. You can fit that double City Select stroller for sure. And I can also fit that other little box that you saw. And if you're doing like a small grocery trip or going to Target or whatever, you can also fit that as well. And as you see, there's plenty of room in the floorboard if you need to use the floorboard for some items. Most of the time we have one seat pushed back, and if we have one seat ready if somebody wants to hop in with us. But right now, you know, we don't really need the back seat right now, but it will come in handy soon. But right now we just keep one seat back, and I always keep my single stroller with me. My husband has a Tesla, which I want to get a review up for that car too. I love his car. His is actually an 8-seater car. But yeah, plenty of space. And you know, with my Jeep, you know, I had a Jeep 2016 Jeep Cherokee Limited, and even in the back seat here, you could only fit 2 car seats. You could not fit 3 car seats in that car, which is why I had to get this car. And me and my husband both work, going in opposite directions. He's taking a kid here, I'm taking a kid here. So we both need to be able to fit 3 car seats for conveniency. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look into the new 2021 VW Atlas. Again, one thing that I want to mention is there are different trim levels. Mine is the VW SE V6, so there is like an SEL edition. There's different trim levels you can get. Mine isn't the basic, but it isn't the most that you can get as well. So if you're looking into buying a new one, you may want to go on their website. You can build your own car, and you can see all the different trim levels. If you're looking to get used, then just know that SE is, you have the basic, which doesn't have those letters, then you have SE, and then you have SEL, and then I think it goes up even more than that. But those are the only ones that I ever looked at. We actually got my car online, not like online, but I found it online. HH Greg is where I got it, which I never even heard of them for cars. It's not H Greg, what you're thinking about. It's HH Greg. This is what it is. Oh no, it's H Greg. H Greg. This is what I'm talking about. My mother-in-law found it for me, and I know it's kind of dark, sorry. My camera keeps adjusting. My mother-in-law found it for me, and then I went when I was off one day just to drive it, and I fell in love with it. So yeah. It just ended up working out. But you know, if you're in the market for a new car because your family's growing or whatever the reason is, definitely go and test drive the VW. I definitely think it's one of the underrated seven-seater SUVs out there, and it's definitely worth the money and for a good car for your family. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like, thumbs up button, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.